like full dawn could ride. That storm wall stood like a pissed off guard. Wind cut my cold sand in my eye. Blood tasted like rust on my tongue. I told myself, hell, you've been worried, and leaned into the thunder like it owed me truth. Camera pants closed, boots sinking red dirt. Storm screaming names I buried long ago. I whispered to the dark, if you want me, take me. But it didn't take. It waited like even damnation wanted to see what I'll do next. I took one more step, and the whole damn storm split open. Lightning bent sideways like it knew my name. Limits break for a man who steps anyway, even when the world screams, stay down. I saw a ghost of who I was, trapped in the swirling dust like some wrong turn sinner. He mouthed at me, turn back boy, but my boots kept dragging forward. One more inch, one more breath. A torn leather Bible hit my chest from the wind. Pages flapping like wings that forgot how to fly. I grabbed his spit blood, told the past you ain't writing my ending. Storm reached for me again, like claws from a sky that ate in my spine. And I said, slow and steady, try harder. Sometimes faith is just a dare you throw at the dark. I took one more step, and the storm came apart like glass. Thunder nailed low, lightning caught my roll. Limits break for a man who steps anyway, and I ain't done stepping yet. If the sky fears my rising, rise is all I'll ever do. Yeah, I move. Yeah, I move 'cause moving is my gospel. Road behind you burn with sins you made. Road ahead blank like it feared your weight. Boots stood still on the cracked hard ground. Silence thick enough to hear your doubts. Cross on your chest swung heavy and cold. Rust from the lies you never told. A wild love voice echo from your past. Soft but sharp like shattering glass. shifted shape, just stared you down like it judged your fate. But you didn't bow, didn't change your claim. Sometimes thunder waits on a single name, and that quiet sky thunder when you chose yourself. Clouds split wide like they found no one else. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't pray for help. You just spoke your truth, raw from the shelf. Yeah, the world listens when a man listens to himself. Even the empty night moves when it means what it tells it. Faith stays silent, you shake it loose. You carve your road with your own truth. With your own truth. You run for years from your own damn name, buried your worth in a wildfire flame. Loved a woman who burned your maps, left you lost in outlaw traps. Whiskey nights, motel sins, smoke-filled mirrors, nothing to win. You'd hear your heartbeat beg for peace, but pride stood guard and wouldn't release. Tonight you step where the land fell dead. Dust curls soft where your shadow bled. Voice cracked low as you said your claim. Ain't running from my own damn name. Then the air shook once like it caught your vow. Sky lit red on your weathered brow. Thunder rolled like a giant, bowing like the heavens said, now we're counting. A bow cut sharp through the silent width, splitting apart that quiet myth. Clouds bend open like they heard your fire, answering the man who dared desire. You held your ground, didn't blink your eye, didn't whisper fear to the breaking sky. Sometimes a choice is the loudest fight you just made yours in the dead of night. Yeah, that quiet sky thunder when you found your voice. Drums of heaven shaking at your one choice. Didn't ask for mercy, didn't reach for a crown. You claimed your truth and the world knelt down. The world listens when a man listens to himself. Even the coldest stars shift when he lifts himself. Destiny is deaf, it'll shout it through and make the sky listen to. Stormlight traced your jaw like fate. Glow on a man who refused to wait. And the sky breathed once through the night's hard shell. We answer when you choose yourself. The world listens. You finally listen to yourself. gap wide open like a jawbone throne. Dust rose slow from a dead man's pad. Heat from the board felt cold with wrath. I stepped to the edge with a busted boot. Black drop staring like it aimed to shoot. Cross on my neck swung heavy with guilt. Rust from the blood I let be spilled. While a memory whispered in my ear, if you ain't moving, boy, you're disappearing here. I muttered back, hell, I ain't done yet. And the canyon wind paused like it paid its debt. Stone crumble quiet in the dark below, like the world held breath for the man it knows. I put 1 foot forward on nothing but risk. Didn't ask for angels, didn't bargain with bliss. If the path wants proof, I'll give it first. A man walks stronger when he's been through worse. And that falling bridge lifted beneath my boots. Stone rose up like it knew my route. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't plead no fate. I stepped in the world, rebuilt my gate. Yeah, the path rises for the man brave enough to step first. Even the void backs down when he walks through his thirst. His destiny's broke, I'll make it hold me true. I don't follow roads, I make 'em move. With a wildfire grin, whiskey breath warm on my desert skin. She said courage ain't loud, it's a quiet stand. You take 1 step, boy, and you change the land. Her ghost rode with me on every mile, pushing me forward with a wicked smile. My sins behind me like a dust-worn trail, but I kept walking even when my courage failed. Tonight the king stayed back cold, trying to measure what my backbone holds. I said if I break it, let it be my choice. In the dark below answered the voiceless voice. I stepped again and the stone obeyed. Blocks rose up like debts I paid. Bridge rebuilt by a force unseen, like the world bounced off to the man I'd been. A whisper came low from the canyon's bone. Walk on, son, you ain't meant to die alone. I didn't smile, didn't look behind, just breathe real slow with a sharpened mind. If the ground lifts up, it's 'cause it knows my stride. A man keeps living when it doesn't hide. Yeah, that broken bridge lifted when I dared to fall. Stone left foot like it answered my call. Didn't pray for mercy, didn't cry for light. I just stepped first and the world got right. The path rises for the man brave enough to step first. Even the ruins bow back when he quenches his thirst and fate falls through. I build it brick by bone. I walk where there's nothing till the road comes home. Till the road comes home. Dust swirls slow under moon's cold eye. Bridge stood over where the dead stones lie. And the world sides off like a truth confessed. We rise for the man who steps first. For the man who steps first. Dusky walk where the lantern dead, soul cracked open like it hadn't been fed. One lone tree stood with a hollowed spine. Branches snapped like they'd run out of time. The bark peeled back like a wounded hide. Dust dry hard with nothing inside. Grass lay flat like it feared to grow. Sun bleeding out in a rust red glow. Cross on his neck swung low and warm. Rust from rain, sin from storms. A whisper drifted from the heat. Slow fade. If you're still standing, boy, don't be afraid. And down by the trunk with quiet and said no bargain with death, just a tired palm pressed against that wood, not expecting nothing, just doing what he could. He felt no miracle, no holy spark, just his own heartbeat pounding in the dark. But he didn't pull back when the ache hit deep. Life wakes slow for the hands that keep. And that withered tree grew when he laid his palm on it, sat rose warm like the earth that waited for him a bit. Didn't ask redemption, didn't plead for grace, just held that trunk with a steady face. Yeah, life answers the touch of the man who hasn't quit. Even the barren ground bows low when he stands with it. If the world's gone dry, he'll give what he's got. Some things bloom 'cause he just won't stop. He'd seen fields burn in the wars he made, left friends buried where memories fade. Held a woman once with wildfire eyes. She said, grow something, boy, even if it dies. Her voice came back on the desert heat, sharp as guilt, soft as defeat. He pressed his hand harder on that dying bark, trying to light a match in endless dark. Then the ground beneath him trembled thin. Warmth crawled up through the cracks in the skin. A green shoot rose from the ashen crust, small as hope, but it broke through dust. He whispered, if you hear me, stand again. And leaves unfurled like remembering when that dead wood trunk filled up with breath, shaking loose the grip of death. A low wind bowed through the valley floor like the land itself said no more. He didn't smile, didn't curse his fate, just breathed real slow as the branches straightened. If life comes back, it comes from grit. He gave it all and the world answered it. Yeah, that withered tree grew when he touched its skin. Roots dug deep like they trusted him again. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't fear the cost, just stood his ground till the cold wore off. Life answers the touch of the man who hasn't quit. Even the deader shifts when he stands with it. If hope's a seed, he'll bleed to make it rise. He turns dry ground into something alive. Green crept slow where the dirt stayed rough. Light bloomed soft where the dark was tough. And the land breathed low through the settling dusk. We grow for the man who never gives up. thick on a water grave. Moonlight drowned in a flooded cave. I stood alone where the river bends, boots on mud that the dead ones rent. Below my feet was a buried town, stone bone slumbering 6 miles down. Wind stayed quiet like it feared my breath, water cold as a whispered death. Cross on my neck hung heavy with rust, stained by sins I dragged through dust. A wildfire woman once told me, low, your voice can wake what the world let go. I clenched my fists at the water's edge, felt fate lean close on a razor's ledge, and the drowned city waited in silent shame, like it dared me to speak its name. So I filled my lungs with the night's cold bite, didn't pray for mercy, didn't ask for light. If truth cuts deep, then let it slice. I'd shout it raw, not once but twice. And that drowned city rose for my voice, walls shaking loose like they had no choice. Didn't call for saving, didn't cry for grace. I just yelled my truth in its shadowed face. Yeah, lost things rise for the man who calls them by truth. Even the deep gives back when the world steals proof. If fate sang low, I pulled it up with sound. I raised the dead when I stand my ground. I remembered nights in a motel dim, dirt road whiskey and a cross-eyed sin. Her voice rough sweet said, boy, don't hide. What you've lost ain't gone, it's waiting inside. I ran from guilt like a dog from rain, but it followed me down every claim, till I found this river that swallowed my past. So I screamed once more to break its grasp. Water trembled like a wounded beast, stone towers groaned as they woke from sleep. One crack, steeple tore through the tide, like a ghost trying hard not to die. I whispered, if you hear me, rise again. And the water bulged like it caught my sin. Streets climbed up through the blue-black gloom, staring at me like they left their tomb. A voice from deep sang soft through the stone, we rise for the man who claims us as his own. I braced my boots in the river's roar, didn't fear the dark, didn't fear the floor. If the world wants silence, let it choke on mine. I'll break the depth line by line. Yeah, that drowned city rose when I called its name. Walls burst upward like a holy flame. Didn't beg the river, didn't plead for air. I spoke one truth and the dead stood there. Lost things rise for the man who won't lie to him. Even the buried world bends when he stands through it. If destiny sank, I dragged it back to shore. I raised the ruins by speaking more. By speaking more. Lights glowed faint on the rising stone, city reborn in a silver tone. And I heard the deep vow soft and moist, we live for the man who gave us voice, who gave us voice, who gave us voice. Lost things rise for the man who calls them by truth. Mm-hmm. stretched out like a joke from fate. Heat haze twitching on a sunburned slate. Sand bit deep where my boots wore thin. Blood on my heel, dust under my skin. Sky on white like a watchful judge. Horizon smirking like it wouldn't budge. I muttered, hell, you can run your game, but the wind stayed still, calling my name. One heavy and red, rust from sins I should've left dead. A wild love voice whispered through the heat, keep moving, boy, don't you dare retreat. I grit my teeth, felt my spine lock straight, didn't bow to the pain or the twist of fate. And that endless road, long as a lifetime's dead, stared right back like it wasn't done yet. I kept on walking through, the devil said stop, didn't beg the sky, didn't look for God. If the mouths want blood, they can drink what's mine. I ain't turning around till the world aligns. And that endless road showing for my resolve, bent his spine like it feared my will to evolve. Didn't ask no miracle, didn't chase no sign. I just walked so hard the earth rewrote his lines. Yeah, the journey bends for the man who refuses to stop. Even fate steps back when you climb to the top. If destiny's long, I'll make it lean toward me. I'll move the miles by the man I choose to be. I remember nights in a motel dim, whiskey burning with a taste like sin. Woman with a wildfire smile said, "Low, you run from nothing or you run your soul." We torched our past with a borrowed flame, left our guilt in a chalk white frame. But every lie I swore I'd outrun became this road stretching under the sun. Heat rose up like a hellhound's breath, challenging a man to outrun death. I spat at the sky, said take your shot, I'll walk through whatever this world forgot. Then the sand line bent like a wounded snake, distance shrinking with each step I take, like the earth itself whispered through its bones. Boy, your will is stronger than stone. I pressed on hard with the sun dropping red. Didn't fear the miles, didn't fear what's ahead. If the night wants me down, let it lay its trap. I've died before, and I always come back. Yeah, that endless road shortened when I stood firm, curved its length like it felt my burn. Didn't pray for mercy, didn't bow for ease. I walked straight through like I own the breeze. The journey bends for the man who refuses to stop. Even the coolest path bows down when he won't drop. If fate draws long, I'll take its breath away. I bend the miles by how I stay. Sun sank low on the dust I crossed. Shadow long, but I knew who bossed. And that roadside soft when my boots hit rock, like it bowed to the man who refused to stop. For the man who won't stop. Dawn broke pale on a dead man's field. Bodies lay stiff where the night refused to yield. Broken swords glinted like half-told lies. Flags hung rotten under quiet sky. I stepped in slow, boots cracking bone. Air so still I felt carved from stone. No wind, no howl, no breath, no sign. Just me and ghosts in a frozen line. Cross on my chest, swung heavy and bare, stained by the blood of the men I sin. I murdered God, you're still watching me. Silence answered like a dried up sea. A tall blue flag twitched at my heel, like some dead soldier trying to kneel. Another trembled in the cold, dry ground, like I recognized the only man still standing around. I held my head high so the dead could see. Didn't hide my sins, didn't drop my knees. If the fallen wanted truth, I'd give them mine. I've lived with worse ghosts trailing behind, and the battlefield eluded me alone. Ripped flags bowing like they knew my bones. Didn't beg for honor, didn't chase no crown. I just walked through fire till the fire back down. You're the fallen honor, the man who don't fall with them. Even the lost bow quiet when you refuse to join them. If death took names, it must have skipped mine. I keep walking like a curse carved clean by time. I remember nights when the sky turned black, gun smoke thick, no road back. A wildfire touch kept my blood insane. Kissed my wounds like she liked the pain. We fought for money, fought for pride, fought to keep ghosts out of bed at night. I buried friends where the dust turns red, spoke their names but the dawn stayed dead. One sergeant's corpse stared straight at me, eyes half open like he tried to speak. When finally hissed through a shattered shield, whispered, "Boy, you're the last one still in the field." I knelt down slow, traced the cross in dirt, fingers trembling from remembered hurt. Said if I owe the dead, then let them rise. But all they gave me were heavy eyes, and every torn banner quivered once more, like a silent row of ghosts at a chapel door. Not to warn me, not to curse me, but to bow just slightly, as if they rehearsed me. I stood up tall with the red sun near, didn't swallow guilt, didn't swallow fear. If the dead were watching, I'd give them truth. I'm the man that walks where they once moved. And the battle seal saluted me alone. Flags torn thin, but their pride still shone. Didn't ask no heaven to name me brave. I just kept moving past 1,000 graves. Yeah, the fallen honor, the man who won't fall with them. Even the shadows part ways when you refuse to be one of them. If fate wants me, it better stand in line. I walk clean through death with a busted spine. Sun hit the steel of a broken spear, lit up the ground like a quiet cheer. And I heard the dead say soft and bold, we bow to the man who walks on alone. Ash fell quiet on a burned out throne, crown cracked open like a brittle bone. You walked up slow through the smoke and dust, boots print deep where the world lost trust. That crown lay dead in a bed of coal, bent like the backbone of a broken soul. Metal dull cold as a traitor's grin, like it forgot the weight it once held in. Cross on crooked and tired, or stained by sins you were not acquired. A ghost warm whisper drifted on the air. Pick it up, boy, if you ain't scared. You knelt down slow with a steady breath, took that crown like you take your death. Not for glory, not for greed, but for the simple truth you still believe. You held that broken thing without a shade, didn't flinch from the cut, didn't fear the break. Some burdens mend when a man stands tough. Power returns when you're strong enough. And that shattered crown reforged at your touch, lit blood red bright like it owed you much. Didn't pray for strength, didn't beg for might. You just held the truth till it sparked a light. Yeah, power comes back to the one who don't fear holding it. Even the dead rise slow for the man who claims it. If fate ever bowed, it bowed to you then. You ain't running from a throne built of broken men. You've seen kings fall with their hands still clean, and killers rise with a crooked dream. You walk through towns that your guilt set fire, kissed a wild love's mouth with a lie's desire. She once said, boy, you ain't made for crowns, then watched you burn 3 counties down. Her voice came back in the smoke tonight, sharp as bourbon, cold as spite. You lifted that crown and the metal shook. He crawled up like he read your book. A spark shot bright from the darkest scene, like it found your name inside its dream. So you muttered, if you're living there right, and the damn thing opened its molten eyes. Gold flowed clean through every crack, knitting itself where the world turned black. It didn't choose you out of charity, it bowed because you refused to flee. You stood there still with the smoke turned red, didn't hide your sins, didn't hang your head. Said, if the weight comes back, I'll take the blow. And the crown flared bright like it already knows. Yeah, that broken crown reforged in your hands, burned bright enough to redraw the land. Didn't ask forgiveness, didn't chase no throne, just face your fate like it was yours alone. 'Cause power turns to the one who don't fear holding it. Even the night steps back for the man who carries it. If destiny calls, it'll call you king of the ashes you chose, and the truth you bring. Smoke curls soft on your weathered skin, glow rose slow where the dark had been, and the crown breathed warm in your steady grip, like it bowed to the man who wouldn't quit. Turns to the one who don't fear holding it. Midnight fell hard on a desert, dust thick gray like a broken bridge. I stood alone where the war drums died, cold steel moon hanging on its side. Then the ground shook soft like a tired breath, spirit troops rising from the dirt of death. Helmets cracked, their ribs all bare, screams scraped out like metal lead. Cross on my chest felt heavy as sin, pulled by the lives I'd done wrong in. I muttered, if you're coming then come for me. Wind froze silent like it feared to breathe. A thousand shadows charged with fire, bones clacking like a devil's choir. But I ain't flinched, ain't back 1 inch, just squared my jaw and refused to wince. I planted my boots in the blood-cold ground, didn't pray, didn't shake, didn't look around. If the dead want truth, I'll give them mine. A man stands real when he draws his line. And that spirit army stood down when I stood my ground. Their screams turned quiet like they knew my sound. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't fear their steel. I just held my breath till the dark couldn't kneel. Yeah, not all armies kill, some bow to a single will. Even the dead back off when your soul stands still. If fate wants me down, they better send more men. I ain't falling tonight. Not now, not again. I've seen wars both holy and cheap, men die quick and men die deep. I carry guilt like a rusted chain, tracking through whiskey, dust, and pain. One wildfire woman burned my youth, said strength ain't pretty, it bleeds the truth. She kissed my doubt with a savage grin, said if you fall once, boy, don't fall again. Her voice came back when the shadows swarmed, cold hands reaching where my heart was worn. I said if I broke, then let the break be mine. And the whole damn night shifted down its spine. The ghost line halted inch by inch, death itself seemed scared to clinch. Banners torn by windless sky dropped their heads low as they passed me by. One skull spoke soft through a jawstone, we bow to the man who walks alone. The ranks pulled back like a tide undone, fading slow in the grip of dawn. I didn't chase him, didn't raise no gun, didn't curse the night, didn't claim I'd won. If the dark steps back, it's 'cause it knows full well I've carried its weight and never fell. And that spirit army bowed low when I held my ground. Their fire went dim like they felt my sound. Didn't ask forgiveness, didn't chase no crown, just held my stance till the dead back down. Yeah, not all armies kill, some concede to a single will. Even the lost respect the man who won't stand still. If destiny's calling it best, speak loud, I rise where the dead once died. Dawn stroke gold on the fading line, like a quiet salute across old time. And the last breath whispered through the ground, we yield to the man who stands his ground. Some armies conquer, some armies kneel to the will, to the will that won't bend. Night press cold on an outlaw's back, campfire small in the dust and black. Flame shook weak like a final breath, dancing scared on the edge of death. He crouched down slow, hands rough and torn, palms cut open from the roads he'd worn. like it aimed to kill. That little light he needed still. Cross on his chest swung crooked and low, stained by sins only he could know. Whispers of a woman with wildfire eyes, saying hold what's yours, oh watch it die. The flame bent sideways like it heard her name, as if it judged the man who fed its shame. He muttered, don't quit on me tonight. In the desert hush, starved of light, he raised both hands to shield that spark. Didn't cry, didn't plead with the swallowing dark. If the wind hit harder, he'd take that hit. Some fires live only when a man bleeds for it. And that dying flame roared when he shielded it close, burned blood red bright like it knew his ghost. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't run from night, he just braced his hands and fed it fire. Yeah, a small flame grows for the one who guards it. Even the coldest dark steps back from a man who holds it. If hope's a spark, then he learned one thing true: some light is born only through the pain you choose. He remembered wars where the dust ran red, friends dropped cold while the prayer stayed dead. Saw one man clutch a torch on a ruined hill, saying what lives in your hands ain't for the kill. He carried that memory like a borrowed creed, not holy, not clean, just something he'd need. The wind kicked harder like a jealous foe, trying to choke the last one blow. He bit his lip till the blood ran thin, pressed his knuckles tight like iron skin. Flame flicked wild like it felt his pain, then rose up tall like breath regained. He whispered, if you're living, then rise once more. And the fire burst out from the dusty floor. It painted red lines on his weathered face, like a forgotten God had found its place. He leaned in close, taking blow for blow. Didn't curse the dark, didn't fear its growth. Said if you burn me clean, then burn me true. And the flame stood proud like it finally knew. And that dying flame roared when he refused to quit, rose bright enough to break the night's cold grip. Didn't ask salvation, didn't pray for grace, just guarded that spark with a steel bone face. Yeah, small flame grows for the one who guards it. Even the hardest nights kneel down when a man protects it. If light survives, it survives through grit. Some fires live only by the hands that commit. Soft on his busted skin, warmth crept slow where the cold had been, and the night breathed out in a humbled fit, like it bowed to the man who refused to quit. A small flame rose for the one who guards it. He stood there black as a burned out sin, shaking like a beast trying to crawl from within. Midnight air thick as a preacher's lie, dust blue sides like the desert cry. I walked up slow through the sulfur smell, boots crunching bones of the stories I felt. Heat rolled off that iron skin like hell itself, breathing out again. my next one low and tired. Rust red stain from a woman I desire. She once said, baby, fear ain't fit for a man like you. Right before she cut my heart clean through. Gate grown deep like I knew my name. Darkness twitching like a loaded game. I whispered, if your life speak goodbye. When it's back, you ain't built for light. I touched that steel with a steady hand. Didn't flinch, didn't curse, didn't damn the land. If the dark was hungry, let it bite my skin. I've been eaten by worse things living in me within. And that demon gate lit up when I didn't fear its dark. Flame blood red bright like it recognized my mark. Didn't beg no heaven, didn't bargain for a sign. I just held my breath and let the fire outline. Cause darkness lights up for the ones who don't fear touching it. Yeah, hell steps back for the ones who ain't running from it. If you walk through the burn, then let it burn on me. I walked through the flame that was meant to make me bleed. I remember nights with her wildfire eyes, whiskey soul, kiss sharp as knives. She dragged me into blood-lit rooms, say love's a curse that always blooms. We ran dirty deals on a neon sign, soul man hope wrapped up in lies. Towards the chapel for a bag of gold, watch stained glass saints melt and fold. Sometimes I dream of that preacher shout, son, what you break will break you out. But I shrugged it off with a sinner's grin. My faith got buried under desert wind. Now this gate stands tall like a final judge. Iron bones twitch like they wanna budge. I trace a knife across my palm real slow. Let blood drip red in a sacred glow. I murmur, devil, if you're real, don't hide. And a fire on the gate sparks wild and wide like the dark itself. Lean close to say, boy, your fear's the only thing in my way. I plant my feet in the ash below. Don't run, don't crack, don't bow to glow. If the truth is cruel, let it call me raw. I ain't scared of the night I already saw. And that demon gate lit up when I refused to break. Flared moon bright red like a soul awake. Didn't ask for mercy, didn't plead for light. Just stared at, held down with a steady bite. Cause darkness lights up for the ones who don't fear touching it. Even the coldest void deals when you stand in front of it. If grace ever comes, it ain't dressed in white. It's a curse of gate burning open in the night. Fire grows slow across a demon door. Spell my sins out on the desert floor. I walk through a whisper, let the dark take shape. In hell itself step back. Like I knew I wouldn't break. Darkness lights up for the ones who don't fear touching it. Blurred moon hid behind the clouds. Sky felt heavy like I knew my vows. I was sitting in the dirt off Highway 9. Boots kicked dust on a busted sign. My breath fogged up like a winter light. Still shaking from the night gone by. Whiskey burn on my split lip grin. Cross on my chest, turn backwards again. I've done things that don't wash clean. Shot men down for a wild-eyed queen. She kissed my gun like a holy rite. Said, baby, sin with me till the end of night. Clouds rolled low like they aimed to choke. Moon wouldn't shine on the words I spoke. I muttered, Lord, I ain't asking for grace. Wind hits back on my unwashed face. I leaned back hard on the desert ground, felt the weight of every ghost around, but I didn't fold, didn't bow, didn't shake. If I had to rise, it'd be from what I break. And the blood moon rose when I refused to fall, glowed hell red bright like it hurt my call. Didn't beg no light, didn't cry for a sign. I just breathed that dirt and said the night ain't mine. Yeah, even the moon climbs high for the unbroken, even the sky bends slow and the word ain't spoke. If there's fire left, it burns where I stand, and I stand like a sinner with a steady hand. I remember her laugh, sharp, wildfire sweet, boot on my chest, keeping time with my heartbeat. She carved her name in my leather belt, said love ain't soft, it cuts what's felt. I ran blood deals for a preacher's son, spilled my faith with every loaded gun, buried my Bible under motel floors, traded redemption for whiskey wars. Tonight the desert echoed back my sins, dust rose up like accusing kin. Moon stayed hid like it couldn't forgive, like it didn't want to watch me live. Then thunder cracked through the cloud packed black, something in that night started looking back. I whispered, if I'm down, just let it be clean. And the sky shook loose like it knew my mean. I sat there bleeding from a knuckle split, didn't hide from the pain, didn't run from it. Said if I'm made of scars, then let them stay. And the dark stepped back like it knew my way. And the blood moon rose when I refused to break, broke through clouds like a vow I make. Didn't ask for mercy, didn't plead for light, just clenched my teeth and now stare the night. Yeah, the moon climbs high for the unbroken, even the coldest heaven shifts when nothing's spoken. If grace ever comes, it won't come cheap. It'll find me standing on the dirt I keep. That red glow hit my busted face, sharp as truth, cold as grace. I rose up slow from the desert floor, said if the sky won't lead, I'll walk it more. Even the moon rises for the ones who don't break it. And tonight and the deal was me. Hit that tree line, about 3:15. Moon hanging crooked like a spine on thieves. Thornwoods waiting like a jaws of hell, branches knit tight like a rusted jail cell. Every limb leaning, claws cross your road. Black bar breathing like it carries your ghost. Dry leaves hissing like a snake in prayer. Cool sweat crawling down your neck and hair. You touch that rosary hanging at your throat. Cross turn backwards from the lies you wrote. White girl in your memory saying, baby, don't change. While you sold your soul for a little more change. You hear that forest whisper, boy, turn back. Thorns flash silver light, they ready to attack. You just grin through the cut on your lip and say, hell, if I bleed, then I bleed my way. You step one foot and then another step through. Every branch trying to make a crown out of you. But you don't slow down, you don't dodge no hit. You tell the dog if it hurts, then it's mine to live with. Draw lines, red ink cursive on your heart and hide it. Don't flinch, don't beg the knife for a break. You just breathe in deep every cut you take. Cause pain backs off from a man who walks straight through it. Pain retreats from the man who walks straight through it. You ain't running from the cross you drag. You make the forest bow when you don't step back. Top sense, hot motel air and a whiskey grin. Thorn vine tattoo running up a thigh. Said, baby, love me till the morning dies. He took blood money from a preacher's hand, gun in the Bible like a part-time plan. Kissed that girl with a taste of smoke. Promised the Lord you would never choke. And the deals went south, boys hit the ground. Names you can't say when the church bells sound. You watched that wild love burn and twist, turned into a curse on everything you kiss. Now every branch in his forest knows every bone deep. Take out your knife like a midnight creek. Cut your palm slow, let the blood drip red. Trace a crooked cross on a dead tree's head. You mutter, Lord, if you walk this dirt, don't clear my path, just count every hurt. When it turns cold like it hurt your vow, even the devil leans back thinking, look at you now. You stand there bleeding and you don't ask why. Don't trade your scars for a pretty lie. You just say if it cuts then it calls me true. And every thorn starts shaking when it looks at you. You keep walking and the branches draw back like the whole damn wood's scared of your tracks. Spikes that wanted to drink you dry, curl up gentle when you're passing by. Cause pain backs off from the man who walks straight through it. Your pain retreats from the man who walks straight through it. You ain't begging for a clean white skin. You wear your wounds like scripture on the wind. On the far side line, don't cuss the black. Cold blue light laying stripes on your back. You look down once at the blood on your hands. It ain't washed clean, but it finally stands. Foresight soft like it lost that fight. Thorns pulled in from your shadow inside. You hear that quiet voice inside you spit. If hell can't stop you, it has to live with it. You walk on out with your sins still edged, but they don't drag chains round your neck. The cold light ain't warm, but it feels dead honest too. The pain that used to own you now walks behind you. Yeah, pain retreats from a man who walks straight through it. And tonight, that man was you. The sun crawled up over gallows wood, sky bruised purple over rusted tin. Rope swung lazy like a hangman's grin, dust stuck thick to my busted skin. Boards under my knees all splinter sharp, hands tied tight, veins on steel. Crowd hums low like a church off key, staring at a man they came to kill. Black hood giant with an iron wrist, X-head hanging by my neck. Blade caught light like a crooked cross, cold as every lie left. These red words I'd heard as a kid, voice all sugar, eyes all stone. Sheriff chewing on a matchstick grin, betting I break big bones. Somewhere in the crowd she's ghosting me, wild hair woman with a gasoline laugh. Tattooed thigh on a motel bed, said baby burn it all, don't look back. I sold my soul by the ounce and shot, stained my hands for a kiss that wild. Ran with wolves in a preacher's coat, grinning like the devil's child. I could cry out, Lord, you one more night. I could choke on please with my throat pulled tight. But I ain't crawling for heaven now, bro. If I'm going down, I'm going down, whoa. He said, boy, last chance you're gonna plead or pray. I stare straight through that hood like cut your play. I won't beg you, man, I won't beg no God. I'll wear every sin like a branded scar. If I get mercy, it won't be cause I cried for it. Mercy comes dark for the ones who never asked for it. Yeah, if grace ever hits his neck, I reckon it's cause I stood up straight when the blade got set. Neon bar, light backroom deals, I remember counting bloody cash. Bible sitting in a motel drawer, underneath a pistol and a silver flash. He traced that cross on my chest tattoo, laugh you holy when you sin with me. Lipstick smear on my cigarette, miracles paid in dirty. We robbed old men of their last clear breath, took young boys into gunshot nights, taught them how to drown that hurt, swapped their halos out for knives. Every time I heard a church bell ring, felt my stomach twist like barbed wire tie. But I drank that guilt like cheap red wine, said damn we all die sometime. Now up here with this rope above, wind hums low like a gospel hymn. Dirt below me smells like rain and grapes, sky feels close closer to my skin. Executioner's hand starts shaking, slide axe head breathing by my ear. I can feel his doubt through that black cloth mask, like my calm putting cracks in his fear. I lick blood off a busted lip.
Taste rough,
Taste all my wrong.
all my wrong.
Whisper if you're there, just watch.
Ooh,
Don't change what's coming on. I won't run circles begging for a throne. I broke if I'm spared today. It's 'cause my spine won't fold. He growls, look up, send a last chance to beat. I grin, do your job, friend, let the rope judge me. I won't beg you, man, I won't beg no sky. I'll stand in the teeth of the death you drive. If I get mercy, it ain't 'cause I reached out crying for it. Mercy walks slow to the ones who never asked for his grip. When we that axe hit dirt, crowd gaps sharp like a silver herd. He muttered, damn, I can't cut that kind. Like my still cold eyes that crossed his line. If mercy's really don't wear white robes and choirs that roar, it's a hangman dropping his axe. It's when you don't beg no more. Yeah, I left that scaffold with my neck still cursed, but my soul walked out knowing I'd already faced the worst.
mercy don't come when you whimper at the door. It comes when you kneel.
And still won't ask for more. Midnight dirt was fresh on his boots. Graveyard fog crawling like a wounded prayer. Men in black said his story was over, lowered him down like a debt finally paid. Camera tilts, cracking moon over cedar wood. The coffin lid slamming shut like judgment, but his hand caught it, knuckles white breath steady, as if death itself wasn't enough to fold him. They whispered, let go, boy, it's easier this way. But he didn't answer. He just stared the dark down, waiting for it to blink first. That coffin refused to close on him. The wood cracked open like it feared his name. Death can't claim a man who keeps his hand on the lid, not one that's made of scars and stubborn breath. He rose slow from the grave they wrote for him, shaking dirt off like a busted promise. Wind hissed through the stones, carrying the voice of every sin he tried to bury. You belong down here, to whisper said thin as a ghost, sharp as a blade. Camera close up, his fingers bleed against the splintered wood, but he pushes anyway, like pushing back a lifetime of blame. A rusted cross hangs from his neck, glowing with a faint red light, like it remembered something he forgot. He muttered, not today, not 'cause you said so. And the earth trembled a little, like the dead knew he was changing sides. That coffin refused to close on his own damn grave. Moonlight crowning him like a sinner king. Some men rise because hell can't hold 'em back.